Welcome back, guys. Quick recap from the last video. We swapped all of the pedals and everything we needed over from the old pedal bracket onto the new one and installed the pedals and everything. In this video, we're going to be working on getting the pedal bracket back in the car, hooking everything back up, then wiring the accelerator pedal and like doing the harness and loom, pinning it up to the new connector in the ECU box, and hopefully get towards calibrating the throttle body and everything in the ECU and troubleshooting that, see how everything works. So let's get to it. Before you guys get the pedal bracket in here, you're gonna wanna pull the throttle cable out from the firewall first, because just the bracket might be in the way. So I just recommend doing that right now. Now that you loosen the little grommet clip in there, should be able to just pull this right out from the firewall. That. Then you're gonna be left with that hole. I might design a grommet or something so you can put in the place of that. So there's not a hole in the firewall. So you got the pedal bracket and everything bolted in. All three bolts on the inside, the two for the master cylinder for the clutch, and the one above right there to hold it in. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's over there somewhere. Well, we got the pedal bracket in, all the pedals bolted up. Left the clutch pedal for last. Let's go disconnect the throttle cable from the firewall. The trick for getting this little grommet bracket piece in there is just pull on this tab like that, and then this should just pop right out. Now that's out. What you can do is, usually on AEB manifolds or intake manifolds, there's a little like bolt bracket right there that holds this little clip for the cable. But since I don't have that, I did a custom little bracket. You just pull the cable out and just to get it out of there. A trick you can do is pull the cable out backwards, and then you can get that rubber grommet out pretty easily, because it tends to get stuck in there. There we go. Cable's out. Okay, so we got the pedal bracket bolted back in, everything's wired up. I did not install the throttle body yet because I wanted to do some tests and verify everything works before I even try starting the car. So I just I'm gonna leave it hanging there so you can see it work and mess with it and see if it does the calibration and everything. Uh, let's plug everything back in. Put the IAT sensor back on. This one, I'm just gonna plug this in and leave it. There we go. I want to go in. I'm just gonna leave that sitting there. I'll connect the battery real quick. Well, nothing's on fire yet. Having an issue already where the TPS is showing, sorry for the dirty screen, where the TPS is showing 100% with the pedal off. If I press it, nothing's happening. So that's something I gotta troubleshoot. Okay, I forgot to plug the pedal in actually, so now I have to recalibrate it. But I will swap the wires around because it needs to be showing 0% right now, because in the manual it I need to have it showing or reading 0 volts when the pedal is off and 100 or 5 volt when pedal is fully pressed, and right now it's reversed of that. So alright guys, that's some messing around with the wiring for the pedal position, and I got it working pretty good now. I had to swap 2 wires and that seemed to fix the issue. So now it shows the TPS accurately. If I mess with the pedal, it's able to calibrate it. Then we got the throttle body sitting over there. Seems to be working pretty good. Just do a calibration real quick and see what it does. An adaptation. Seems like it calibrated it or right it. I'm gonna cycle the key. Seems like everything's working pretty good now. I just gotta tuck that harness up properly and button everything up. Now that we got the throttle body working properly, we can go ahead and start running the harness for it back where the OEM one ran. And we can swap out the throttle bodies. So I'm gonna start that now. I'll disconnect this one. Disconnect the intake air temp sensor. Okay, let's go ahead and take the old throttle body off and replace it. The size for those bolts on there is a 5 mil. There we go. And gasket looks like it's in good condition, so I'm gonna just keep it. Oh, that's a problem. Those bolts won't work. There is a difference in depth from two different throttle bodies, so luckily I kept the bolts from this one when I pulled it from the yard. I'm glad I kept them the right size. Everything's pretty much buttoned up. Got the throttle body in, all the wiring harnesses hooked up. I think next video I'll be messing with idle control, trying to get it to idle properly, change the settings and stuff just to figure it out. And we'll go from there. I know I want to design a little grommet for that little piece, the hole in the wall right there, and then the next one on the back. So might walk you guys how I'm gonna design that and print it. If that's something you guys are interested in. Alright, thanks for watching.